Freaked out for work, energy, and power exam for grade 9? Don't worry, I got you covered. First of all, what's work? Work is when you apply a force and it moves, but again, it shouldn't move at an angle of 90 degrees, okay? Because cos 90 is 0, so it's gonna get wonky. But anyways, work is scalar, so it has to be a dot product of the vectors if you have that. Now, but work can be positive, negative, or 0. Now, when is it positive? When the angle between F and S is 0 to 90, negative when it's 90 to 180, and 0 when it is 90 degrees. Okay, now, what did I write here? Yeah, work done against gravity is always going to be mgh. Now, mgh is also gravitational potential energy. That brings us to the concept of energy. Right, energy and work have the same units, is joule and erg, and 1 joule is equal to 10 to the power 7 erg. Erg is cgs, joule is SI. Energy is n and ergos. Okay, n means in, ergos means work. It comes from Greek. It is the capacity to do work. Now, energy comes from various types. I think you all know that it's like chemical, sound, light, and so on and so forth. Now, there's something called law of conservation of energy, which is basically energy can neither be created nor destroyed. It can only be changed from one form to another. This is mostly used in all your machines, like let's say an electric fan, your solar panels, or even a simple battery. Now, for ninth, we only have kinetic and potential. Kinetic is when you are moving. Potential is because of your shape and position. Okay, now we have this proof. It is basically free fall, and you have to prove the law of conservation of energy. So here there is going to be maximum potential energy, and kinetic energy is going to be 0. It's going to be mgh. Here you're going to have mgh, it's the kinetic energy, and potential energy is going to be 0. At any point in the middle, you can take x, use the equations of motion, and you can prove it. Okay, now we have the work energy theorem. It's basically you just expand the work formula into the acceleration in the work formula and get this. So it is W is equal to half mv square minus half mu square. It can even be you can even replace this with potential energy for that matter. Okay, so this is mostly what is there, but lastly we have power. So now power is basically force by time, right? Work by time. Or it's also force into velocity. Now a commercial unit of power is kilowatt hour. You have to remember that a lot, because kilowatt hour and watt are always related, and they'll always ask you to figure out the relation, so you have to study that. Okay, now what are the things that mostly come in the exams? Well, the work energy theorem always comes. This will probably come as a 3 marker or a 5 marker. This is just for your knowledge. This is going to come in the 1 markers, and the units are heavily important. Thank you. Bye bye.